I'm back. I'm just going to wait a minute or two for everybody to come in. Ugh. Yeah, I was gone for a minute. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be okay. Well, I'll be all right. And we're back. I'm starting to get how some people thought I was a narcissist. I get it. Guys, being on the internet and my life being revolved around the internet on my platform, I mean, I did get self-centered, but being narcissistic is different than that. Guys, my reality became what I could understand. And what I could understand was what was in front of me. And it's what worked. Jim Jam in the house. How's it going? So this was working for me. This is what I understood. So this is all I had. And so I kind of lost touch with the rest of reality. And as I regain touch, I'm regaining touch very quickly, which is good. But the other piece of that was, I think I really banked on this because my life wasn't panning out the way I wanted it to. And social media created that solution, and it worked. And it still works. But what I've found is that it's a tool, and it'll bring you what you ask for. And nobody can swim forever. We have to get rest at some point. We have to come back to shore or build a boat or something to that effect. I swam and held my breath for almost 5 straight years. I learned a hell of a lot. And now there's a lot of really important people who want what I learned. I think they're going to just siphon it off of me. No. Nope. Nope. Hola, compadre. What's for dinner? I'm about to make burgers. That sounds good. I'm having ramen with peas and corn. Hi, Ash. And all I've ever wanted is what everybody else wants. I just want people to be nice to me. If you ask me what do I want from my audience, that's it. I always just wanted people to be nice to me. Because I'm a decent guy. I bring a lot of positivity to the room. And people harassed and poked and prodded me to find out if I was telling the truth. And you don't find out if someone's telling the truth by testing them that hard. You just don't. I mean, the perfect way to create someone as what you say they are is by always treating them that way and then ignoring the evidence that shows they're different. I had plenty of evidence to show I was a healthy person for years as I slowly was degraded. And now that I'm most of the part back to being healthy, it's time to be wrong. You should be glad you're wrong. I'm a decent dude, and I can bring a lot to this platform. But it sucks that I have to keep most people at a distance for that, but that's just how it'll have to be. Why do I think anyone wants anything from me? I don't have to answer that question. Nice, ramen is surprisingly delicious. I have respect. I have respect for Moro-chan. They do not advertise as being natural. They're just like, hey, you're about to shove, garbage in your throat. Enjoy. They're honest. I like that. They don't say, that's not in their marketing. They're not like, you're going to poop orange, but you get the point. Not that I've experienced that personally. Hi, Happy Haunt. Says if you like green onions, try adding green onions to the ramen and a soft-boiled egg. Ramen recipes in the inbox. Christine, how's it going? Man, I become a dork as well. I'm not a dork. I'm really not. I'm just trying to connect. I don't want to connect anymore. Let me tell you, man, I could not believe the experience that I had at work the other day. For the first time in my life, I put my guard down. I didn't even realize I hadn't before. But for the first time I put my guard down, I said, you know, I don't care. Like, for the first time, I realized that that's my truth, is I really don't care as much as I thought I did. And I wanted to, and you guys saw that. But I thought because I had this big heart that it meant that I really did want to give my life for others. And I don't. I don't. Especially after understanding how the world works and how people work. I'm not your savior. I'm not your Jesus. I don't care that much. I care about you as a person, but now I care about myself, which I never did that part. And so since I missed the care about myself part, I thought I cared about you a lot more. And that was just codependency. So now that I care about myself, I'm just like, I hope you're doing well, but I'm not going to put my life at risk for you. Not right now, anyway. I'm not Mother Teresa. You want Mother Teresa, go follow, the Mother Teresa type. I'm just hanging out. I saw your Twitter story that you feel close to social media than people. How so? Don't people... All right. This sucks, because I know y'all are sweet people, but I know that behind closed doors, you're the fucking devil. I'm not playing nice anymore. I don't work with these people. I don't have to find a way to get along. I don't have to do that. I don't want to. So I won't. And if that grows my platform more slowly, then so be it. Egg for the protein. You like your protein, huh? You do you. I'm learning. Even Mother Teresa wasn't perfect. That's what they say. They say she was human. Like flaws and stuff. Like she had flaws, I used to think I was allowed to have those. I mean, I know I can. So that's why I'm like, whatever, but... I am glad that scary people are afraid of me. And my next effort is to work to help healthy people trust and respect me. So it's not such a bad thing that bad people don't like me. I'd say I got another question. If you guys go to the link in my bio, you can ask me questions. They're like anonymous so that nobody sees it. I bet I'll get like 10 "why did you block me's?" So yeah. I'm a pretty honest guy, and I'm not ashamed of my choices. Maybe I should be. Maybe that makes me sick. But if you knew the kind of people that have stepped into my life and try to take it over, they're the kind of people that they're like really bad people, like really, really bad people. And sometimes it's better that people think you're crazy than weak. And if I have to choose between one of those two, I'd much rather people think I'm crazy, because that keeps me safe on a level that no amount of money really could. What's up? Welcome back, John. So you guys know I'm not crazy. That's pretty obvious. But I'm just saying, if people think that of me, I'm not going to lose sleep over it anymore. If you knew my situation, which I think some of you could probably relate to it, you might not judge so much. I was raised to believe women were perfect and that men were corrupt. And I found out that we we can both be corrupt. So women are not perfect, men are not perfect. And well, me and Kate worked it out. So good for us. I always thought it was extremely important to form your own opinion and not go off other people's opinion of someone. Yeah, I appreciate that. I think that way to a degree. See, no, I don't do this at work because it would be super self-centered. Is for me to, now with what you said, right? Now me take it back to me and then tell you my side of it. That's what I'm going to do. It's my platform. And I also do that because it educates people on how I think. And there's a lot of people that, whether they want to admit it or not, look up to the way that I think. They don't always like what I do, but they're very intrigued and interested to learn about how I think, because there's accomplishments that I've had that they want to have. And also, things that I've made it through that they want, they're like struggling with what they're struggling with. Well, how do I do this? How do I get through this struggle? And they'll never give me the credit. And I'm okay with that. But I want them to learn. And so then I flip that. And so I don't expect you to be self-sacrificial in the way that I'm trying to be. With that, like sacrificing the growth of my platform for that immediate lesson. But if you have an open mind and you're willing to bear with me for having that attitude, and putting that before any relationship that you and I could have, then that's, the main agenda, because I don't know you guys. That's how it is. And now that I know that, I mean, it's all information. And for the most part, it's relative. And it applies to you and me and everybody. And I want this to be an open forum where people can just learn. And it's much more about what we're learning together than it is about me or you. And it used to be about me and you. And but this is media. It's the internet. And everybody, they want something from me. So I'm just not so interested in that anymore as I used to be. Ashley, I have a hell of a lot of courage. Cowards attack me at random on my broadcast. That's cowardice. And talk about me behind my back. That's being a coward. So anybody attacking me for what I've been through and the things I've had to do to survive, that's a coward. Someone not educating themselves on what it took, or, the choices I've had to make. You just don't get it. And that's just how it's going to be, and that's fine. Don't let people leech off of you. I can't anymore. That's just the way it is. I don't have that luxury. I don't have the luxury to let anybody leech off of me. So now that I know how real I am, I have to just be real. And I can't let anybody take that from me anymore. I'm not the most intelligent guy in the room, but I'm not the fool anymore either. I was really hoping I could maintain my innocence as a person and still grow up. But I don't think any of us really get that in this world. Those who grow old and innocent often don't have wisdom. But to maintain one's innocence, that builds wisdom when you have to face hardships. So for me, I've lost a bit of my innocence in my life so far, and I don't like to admit that. But I'm not going to cry in front of you over it anymore. And while a lot of people might take this as a melodramatic or a negative note, for me personally, I'm in a better space in my life than I've ever been. So as mellow as I may seem, I'm more at peace than I've ever been. Even with this anxiety you're seeing, this is more peace than I've ever had in my life. So it's a good step forward. A really good step forward. I'll try to keep you guys with me as much as I can. But I haven't lost hope, faith, love, any of those things. I just don't show them to you guys near as much. If people treated me better, I'd share it. I'd be happy to be that beacon for people. But it's not welcomed, right? It's rejected. People don't want that. And so I'm not going to give it. And for the people out there who do want it, they're not fighting hard enough to earn it from me. I don't give my love away for free anymore in my life. I mean, love is free, but the affection and the attention and what I do with my time, it's much more advantageous, healthy, and, financially sound for me to have a platform based around just this melodramatics, just simple stuff. I would rather make 5K a month and have 3 million followers, and be able to put 5K a month into something else than, be a superstar. Because as I've continued to become educated on the way the world works, there are parts of this world where billionaires and rumored trillionaires, and we're using money as like the lowest baseline for the conversation. I hope you understand that I'm using that as the baseline for the public conversation, because it's something everyone understands, as opposed to, talking on ethics, morality, information. Information is a tradable asset, which I have a lot of information. But to talk about money is to say money isn't important. Money is like time. It's a measurement. It's not real. We don't own it, right? Like currency, money. Is it really real? By all technicalities, it's a flow of something. So when I talk money, I'm saying that flow, right? And there are riverbanks, you might say, where you get to a dead end and it goes to a lake, and it's not the ocean. And I want to make it all the way to the ocean. And I'm not making it all the way to the ocean if I get uber famous, because there is parts of this world that celebrities cannot access, right? And I looked at these celebrities like they were the epitome of society, like they were the highest you can get and the furthest you can go. And they're like 1 out of 10. They're like level 1 of 10 of how far a human being can go in this world. And when I found that out, and as I piece that together, I'm like, I want more, just because I can, I want more. So I'm going to get more. What was your most favorite? What was the favorite part of your journey? This right here. This is the most freedom, stability, and happiness I've had in my entire life. So by far where I'm at right now in my journey. So you ask, in your journey, what was this is still a part of the journey, guys. I mean, I'm only here where we're at. It's not like I'm going to be here the next decade where I'm at right now. So this is just a small hiatus in the journey of my life. Unlike before, when I took a hiatus with this, I, for the most part, am continually online. I haven't stopped being online, where periods in the past where people have knocked me down and canceled me, I wasn't on the internet at all, and they barely did anything. Like, I just crashed and burned, right? I mean, they did plenty, but I'm saying in reference to what they did to me, they didn't do much in my own personal life, right? So the last situation was the closest anyone had come to touching my real life. So then moving on and above from that is coming here and saying, okay, so let me reevaluate this. That went too far. So how do I take it just far enough? And how do I take other things in different areas and not share the whole journey with you guys anymore? I just share the pieces that are healthy for everybody. And that's what I'm learning how to do. So while other people are saying he's canceled or this or that, I find that hilarious, because I am the furthest thing from canceled. I am the most consistent. I am more consistent with my content and my life than I've ever been while being online. I am the opposite of canceled. I am officially active and consistent. And that consistency doesn't come through, does he post Monday to Thursday at 3 p.m., which is what I used to call my consistency. Now it is, am I consistently engaging with my audience, and am I online in a way that speaks to who I am? And that's consistency in my eyes. And the next step of consistency is once I have, a healthy, stable atmosphere where I can then come online and share with you on a consistent, timely basis as well, right? Not just be myself, but also to be giving in a time frame that fits the way that it did in the past when I was just, pumping crap out. So right now is my favorite part of the journey. Thanks for asking. I think getting to first base is the first step. I am starting to play this like baseball. COVID safe? Yeah, I'm COVID safe. Hi, Samantha. I appreciate that. I like my turtleneck. I don't take that as a compliment. You know what? I do care about how I dress. I always said I didn't. I never thought I did. And then I did. Give me a year. I'll look pretty good. Right now, I don't look too good. But I was taking a photo with Kate. I saw how much I've aged and how my teeth are like yellow. And I'm like, when did that happen? Like a jazz player. Does that mean I'm suave? Can I take that? Can I just take it? I'm going to take it. Run to the rescue with love and peace will follow. So powerful. Love it. Thank you. That was from how do you say his name? Jaquan Phoenix. He gave a speech, and he said that was a line from one of his brother's songs. Hi, Ray. So we have 37 people in the broadcast, at 130 people stop in to the second. I appreciate you stopping in. 41 people chilling. We got sugar honey iced tea. No, we don't. Got JJ. Not you. Hi, Karen. How are you? Kelly Trini. Keto Baby. Psychopath. Lori, how are you? No, they're crazy. Got it. Hope Wenzel, how are you? Beach Bum. Bailey Tucker. Michael Hunt. Patty Wagner. And Ashley. Okay, let's fix this now. There we go. I think we're good. How are yous? Thank you, Ashley. Have a safe drive, and I really appreciate you being so polite. It means a lot. I think we both know I care a lot more than I want to say, but it's so hard to care. It's so hard to care. But I'm doing my best. You have a safe drive. How are you? I'm all right. Bored. In a good way. I feel safe. I feel comfortable. But I feel a little... I feel safe in my own skin. That's a good feeling. It's a very good feeling. I'm pretty good, Karen. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Then care about yourself first. I am. I am trying to be so careful with that. Oh my gosh. I just had a craving for McDonald's. Soon. I've learned to live. I have learned. Oh, just to run with the joke, the vegetables that I put on the ramen are organic. Not on purpose, it's just what we had in the freezer. So I'm having ramen with organic vegetables. Guys, you can have fun with, childlike laughter is good, you know? Simple jokes. Not every joke has to be about a turd or a penis. Just my opinion. Listening to you and playing on my Switch. Oh, do you play Nintendo? That's cool. Okay. Don't worry about others. I can't do ramen, just no. Yeah, I have so much of it right now. Hi, sour taste buds. How are you? I'm gonna go now. This was fun. This is a lot of fun. Hello, little fruit fly. I have one fruit fly in my home. Don't go too far. I need to smack you so you don't make babies. Okay. Bye, people. I love you. Thank you for coming.